Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watching, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen people. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing a live radio show. We'll be talking about all things Jets. Call in. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, breaking news. I have come to talk to you folks today about the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles making a trade, man. Whoa, they just made a big trade. They just traded a bunch of draft capital in between each other. And this is kind of crazy because I don't think anyone expected any of this to happen. This is another big trade that is really swinging things around in what is going to happen in the draft. So let's get into it. So the Eagles have agreed to a trade with the Saints. Okay, the Eagles have agreed to a trade with the Saints. Now, the Saints will get the number 16 pick in the first round, the number 19 pick in the first round. They will also get the number 194 pick, which is a 6th round pick from the Eagles. Now, the Eagles got some capital, quite a bit of capital back as well for the move that they made as well in this trade. So the Eagles will get the 18th pick in the first round. They will also get the 101 pick, which is a 3rd round pick. They will also get the 237th pick in the draft, which is a 7th round pick. That's all picks for this year, okay, in this draft. Now, next year, in 2023, they will get the Saints' 1st round pick. Wow, that's so they're going into next year as well. They're going to have more capital. Then in 2024, they get the Saints' 2nd round pick. The Eagles have made moves, man. They've made trades before to set themselves up with multiple capital. That's how they got a bunch of 1st round picks, in this year's draft. So it's like, wow, here we have the Eagles, still sitting there, sitting pretty. They still got 2 1st round picks in this draft too at 18 and 15. And, the Saints were able to get themselves 2 1st round picks as well at 16 and 19 now in this draft. Now, I'm going to look at it from the Eagles standpoint first in this trade. You look at the Eagles standpoint, and Jalen Hurts now gets another year to kind of solidify himself as their franchise QB. There was a lot of talk about this guy, coming into this draft. There was a lot of talk that the Eagles were looking to target a QB in this upcoming draft because a lot of people don't believe in Hurts. Why? I don't really know. A lot of people talk about he's not his accuracy's not there, that he's not as great of a thrower as a lot of people think he should be. Now, he did have 3,100 yards this year throwing the football. He had like 16 touchdowns. He did throw 9 interceptions, but a big thing about him, the big thing about the Eagles was the running game, and his running ability really propelled them offensively. He had 784 yards rushing this year, and he also had 10 touchdowns. This guy was scorching people utilizing his feet. I'm telling you, he was taking off. If you did not account for Jalen Hurts this year moving around in the pocket, bro, he was going to be gone. He did have injuries as well this year, so he dealt with some stuff, and he did miss some games. But I'll tell you what, Jalen was out there doing his thing running the football. But a lot of people, there's been a lot of rumors speculating that the Eagles will be looking to move on for him because a lot of people just aren't sold on him. And that was one thing that this trade kind of affects for us here with the Jets is because there was a lot of talk and a lot of rumor and trade talk, possibly coming in the draft that the Jets and the Eagles, would possibly make some moves, like the Eagles would be looking to move up to 4 to, take a quarterback that was out there. There was a lot of talk about Malik Willis. There was a lot of talk about Corral. There was just a lot of talk surrounding the Philadelphia Eagles possibly moving up for a quarterback. And I think that this trade kind of shuts the door on that now. I think the Eagles, there's been a lot of rumors and a lot of talk now that the Eagles are really looking at next year's draft class and saying, that's where I think we're going to target our quarterback. They feel like that may be a deeper class or a better class for them at quarterback. That's where they feel more comfortable. So that's why that 2023 1st round pick, recovering that is really big. So if things do truly go south with Jalen Hurts this year, if Jalen Hurts does not pan like they want him to pan, if things just don't work out and the offense is kind of looking either worse or the same as it looked this year and it's just not to their liking, they're going to, pull that trigger and move forward and get a quarterback in next year's draft. So that's what a lot of the reports are, is that they want to look at next year's draft and see what's going on. So again, Hurts has another year to really kind of shore things up over there, which I think he can. I think he's a talented guy. The Eagles just have to, surround him with some weaponry, more weaponry, and I think he'll prove he'd be the guy. And even if he does pan, here they go into another situation where they have, their solidified QB. If Hurts does pan out and he puts up a great year, they got a solidified guy. And then guess what? Now you have more than enough capital to really surround this team with weapons and continue to build and move forward. So this is a good move for the Eagles. They continue to make solid moves. They continue to surround themselves with a lot of draft capital and make things happen. So salutes to them. Now you look at the Saints, man. The Saints now have 2 picks in the first round, all right? Listen, the Saints have been dealing with a lot, especially due to the fact that they have been cap strapped. Now, we all know the Saints have had to move on from people, especially safety like Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams, phenomenal player. They couldn't bring him back, didn't have the capital to do so. He ends up signing with another team. The Saints have lost, people because they've been so cap strapped. Well, here they have the capital now in this draft to really clean things up. They got 2 first-round picks. They're going to be going out there looking around and trying to find someone to come in and continue to help them, because they have, multiple spots that they need to shore up. And especially, again, with the restrictions they had cap-wise, things just couldn't pan out for them. So, the Saints made the move that they needed to make. So they made things happen. So here we are, man. Here we are. And like I said as well, I think that this affects us, because I was really looking to see if all of the talk and rumors that the Eagles were going to be looking to move up and make a move with the Jets would actually happen, because that could have netted us more capital as well. And there's a lot of talk about them giving up their 2 first-round picks to us to move up. So that could have looked good as well, too, because we already had 2 firsts at the 4 and the 10. If we would have got more capital from them, then, man, we would have gave up 4. We'd have moved down. We'd have had, 16, 19, and then we still got the 10th pick in the first round. Boy, that could have really opened things up for us. But, they make the move with the Saints. So that's another crazy trade swirling. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. What are your thoughts about this situation? What are your thoughts about the capital the Eagles were able to gain from this move? What are your thoughts about the Saints? Where do you think this sends them as far as their draft strategies? Who do you think the Saints will now target? Who do you think the Eagles will now target? And what are your thoughts about what this does to the New York Jets and how it kind of closes the door on us possibly making a trade? You know what I'm saying? I want to know. I want to know. Also, what are your thoughts about Jalen Hurts? Do you think he's a guy that's going to be able to prove that he can stick around with the Eagles? Do you think that Jalen Hurts is going to be able to solidify himself as a franchise QB for the Philadelphia Eagles? Do you think the Eagles will be going into next year saying, hey, we got our QB here, and now we're going to move forward and continue to build around him with the extra capital that we have from a trade that we made? I want to hear from you folks, man, because this trade is intriguing. It's intriguing from all sides that you look at it. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.